Chương trình phát thanh dành cho đồng bào Việt Nam ở xa Tổ quốc.
Bờ biên giới anh đi về.
Chương trình phát thanh cho đồng bào Việt Nam. Chương trình dành cho đồng bào Việt Nam ở xa.
Welcome to the Hot Potcast, where Vietnam laughs with the world. I'm your host, Nghĩa Mai. As you all know, the traditional Vietnamese New Year celebration, Tet, is upon us. And to celebrate this festive occasion, we are joined by our friends in a fast-paced round of games, as well as interesting trivia on the various customs of Tet. Plenty of jokes and New Year shenanigans shared between us in an action-packed, quick-witted episode. Let's begin the year of the buffalo. Right, chúc mừng năm mới. Welcome to another special episode of the Hot Podcast. It's a really packed episode today. Happy it's going to be for the year of the buffalo. It's going to be great. It's going to be fast-paced, lots of games and banter. So let's meet our panel for this week. We have two teams. First is Team Saigon. Representing Team Saigon is Huy Duan and J.K. Hobson, everyone.
What's up, y'all?
Second, we have Team Hanoi in up north with Vu Minh Tu and Paul Villanova.
Yes.
Hey.
Right, how are you guys doing? How are things in your part of the world?
Okay, so I guess I can start. I'm in Saigon. It's been really good up until very recently, where there's been like some somebody came down here traveling, and so they might be having some lockdowns. They gave the kids an early vacation, and so I'm kind of working online and stuff, but nothing's locked down yet. You know, we kind of closed down some events, but things are all right. I'm getting ready to go into this Tet, and maybe have some staycations. Yeah. That might be all right.
Definitely. And anyone from Team Hanoi?
We got hit with the COVID as well. So yeah, everything's sort of in a mini shutdown.
And Tu, and you're in Saigon. You're looking forward to celebrating that alone?
I mean, not so alone, but yeah, I'm trying to, try to stay in my confinement and see if I can really cope with it by myself. Also, I have a lot of drugs to use.
That's great. Always have your drugs.
See you right after the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes.
Yeah, and
welcome up.
Yeah, and Huy, you looking forward to have a Tet in Germany? Your first Tet in Germany?
No, man. No fucking way, man. That's right. It's so weird. I want to go back to Vietnam right now. It's so weird, people usually, try to get out of Vietnam nowadays in the past, but now people just try to illegally go into Vietnam again. So yeah. How time has changed, just
I'm on the same boat with you. I'm literally we're gonna be on the same boat at some point. Actual.
How the tables have churned.
I'm gonna eat your ass, Nghĩa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can we get a segue up in this bitch? Goddamn.
Don't edit that out. That should be the opener.
That's going to be part of our promo. Yeah. I'm going to eat your ass here.
You know we're still recorded, man.
I mean, at least not on the first week. Not on the first week of the boat.
Yeah.
Romance. What happened to romance? Goddamn.
At least buy him a drink first. Fuck.
Jesus. Okay, that's right. Besides the ass eating, hopefully we all be back in Vietnam at some point, reunited.
What? You can do ass eating without
Tu's gotta bring the ass eating back. Tu's always gotta.
Come on.
Let's human centipede this motherfucker.
Okay.
We were almost away from ass eating, and then.
Don't worry, we're gonna go back to ass eating at some point.
That's gonna be we gotta bookend it.
Yeah. But I think that's a good segue into our first segment. We're gonna go into a bit of storytelling. Let's share some of your stories about that. So I think we're gonna start with Team Saigon, particularly the non-Vietnamese here. So JK, when was your first Tet, and what was it like?
Well, traditionally, so I'm an American, as you know, and my dad was actually a veteran in the Vietnam War. So traditionally, our connection with Tet is not a positive experience. Okay, I hope I'm not being offensive when I say that, but fortunately,
Don't eat his ass, wait.
Okay, let's not think about. Let's not connect those correlate those things together.
But seriously, folks, my first Tet was when I came here on the Fulbright scholarship. I lived in Maiton for a year, and during that year we had Tet, and I went with some of my colleagues. One of my colleagues is actually the rector of the school, which I don't even know what a rector is, but it seems like it was pretty important, right? Because I've never just heard that title. And he was an interesting guy because so one thing is they gave me a really hard time because I wanted to get a motorbike. Like they were like, because some Fulbright the year before had gotten into an accident and had to be like helicoptered out. Like they had to be shipped out. They were in like Yen Bai or something like that. And so then they were like, we're not letting them get motorbikes, and I was like petitioning and doing all this stuff, like trying to go through all these channels. And they were like, no. And then like one day, like right before Tet, they had like a party, like a end of year party. And we just drank a bunch of rice wine, and like I could drink very well. And so I would like sit down at the table and do a shot with every single person at the table because I have like a very high tolerance. And they were like, holy shit. And next thing you know, the rector was like, you get this guy whatever he wants. You get him a motorbike right goddamn.
It's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I went to his place for Tet, and we played 13 cards and drank a lot and ate a lot of band Tet. So you know the deal. Super fun.
Lovely. And also from Team Hanoi, Paul, what was your first Tet like?
Okay, so that would have been a couple of years back, and it was weird because I moved to Hanoi for a bunch of reasons, but one of them was my long-term partner and I broke up, and so it had been 9 years with her. I come there and I worked here for like 3 weeks, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, you have a week off paid holiday," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I didn't really know anyone, so I was like, "Oh, screw it, I'll just go for a trip by myself," and I drove to Cat Bar. You know Cat Bar too?
Huh?
Yes, Cat Bar. Yeah. So I just drove there by myself, and I remember people doing lots of karaoke. But the main thing I remember is meeting a girl, and we're like, "Oh, let's go for a drive, like on the bikes from it's like 10 o'clock at night. Let's go for a drive to the other side of the island." She's like, "Yeah, sure." And I met her like half an hour earlier, and she gets on the back of the bike, and we're like driving, and it was like pretty dark, and there's no like street lights or anything. We're driving along, and she's like, Can you pinky promise you won't rape me?" And I don't know, like I think I said yes, so pinky promised her. And then because I was like, I'm quite a tall guy, I'm like, all right, I don't want to be intimidating or scary, and I'm like, how can I make her feel more comfortable and safer? And I'm thinking in my mind, and my mind's just like tick, tick, tick. I'm like, oh, I could give her like a weapon or something like that.
You can stab me with this.
I remembered that I brought like my pocket knife kit, and that was underneath my seat. And so I'm like, oh, like if you want, I have a knife you could hold. And she's like, wait, what? You have a knife? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, can we go back to the Cat Bar City now? I'm yeah, sure, okay. So then we drove back.
No, the knife is for you. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
So yeah, that's the most memorable, beautiful Tet story I have.
Very well. It's lovely.
Yeah, we actually dated for months after that. Would you believe?
She stab you?
No. But I think if she had time again, she probably would. But yeah, it was beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think also it's just coincidentally.
Pinky promise, man. Pinky promise.
Yeah, the third. It's funny that the third day of that falls on Valentine's Day, so I think that's a pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. We went from ass eating to rape. That's the
Oh,
It was.
we can only go uphill from here. This can only get better.
So anyone from any of the our Vietnamese panelists, you have any other non-sexual harassment story?
I don't think I can top that, man. Like,
Please don't top anything.
He wants you to bottom. He wants you to bottom. Okay.
Went to the bottom. We can only go up from here. Any story from your childhood, please?
Say something beautiful.
It's about Tet is about family and good values.
That is a very special time for, I think, Vietnamese kids. Because that's the time where they know how, like, they first learn how to put up a nice face so that you get money. Yeah, so it was like, I remember that our mom, like my brother, my mom trained my brother and I know how to clean the table, how to set up all the candies out, and then how to pour the tea so that we earn the lucky money. All right, damn, it's actually a very good skill for you later if you end up being a secretary or something, like,
It's the first segue into a professional into the world of jobs.
Yeah. And then we get paid, the thing is that we get paid a lot though. Like, I mean, that time, that money may not be so much for an adult, but like for a kid, it's a lot.
Mm.
Sure.
And when I was a kid, we normally get like $10,000 down, $20,000 down. Yeah,
That's nice.
But you're getting that over and over and over again.
yeah.
From like all your family members, is that how it works?
From anyone who visit our house. So it's like a Tet tax, like people
Okay.
that come in. Like, that's why whenever we hear the doorbell, we run so fast. Like, we were actually happy someone is visiting us. But when you don't get the lucky money anymore, and the doorbell doesn't mean shit. It's just like, whatever. But
You get it.
You get it. It's like you run up to the door and you wish them Happy New Year. Happy New Year! Give me money now!
Yeah. Excuse my ignorance, but is there at all an element like Santa Claus is held over kids' heads? Like, if you fuck around, if you don't behave, you're not going to get any gift. Is there an element of like, well, we get to see the kids on their best behavior for like 2 days or whatever? You know what I mean?
No, we just need to act it in front of our guests.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like,
Okay.
with our parents,
So-
we just be our normal self. And then, like, when
Just-
guests come in, we all not
There's-
with it.
Also, there's no
I'm not an
rivalry like that.
asshole.
Yes.
Yeah, but there was some really good stories right there. I think we So are you guys ready for some games?
Oh, you're not asking about my Tet story? Oh yeah,
wasn't
it's
that
cool, man. It's cool.
Did you
It's
give
cool.
one?
Man. It's cool.
No,
man.
it's good. No, you. That's right. You have any
It's not
stories to
cool,
share?
dude. Come on.
There was one Tet that actually I was begging my ex-girlfriend to take me back, but she refused. So it was a very, very sad Tet holiday for me, man. And a couple of months later, I decided to become a stand-up comedian. So I don't know how it relates, but it's like, you abandoned me, so now I'm gonna be a stand-up comedian, something. So that.
Now I'm gonna talk about you forever.
You had your chance, bitch.
Exactly.
So I mean, that is it's a time for rejuvenation. It's a rebirth. You have to forget everything. Start fresh. I think that's what we take it from Hui's story. Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of being positive, let's go to our first game. It's a bit of history right here. We're gonna talk. Our first game is Did They Do That? So we're gonna look at what Vietnamese did, how Vietnamese celebrated Tet in the past. So in this game, we're gonna put out some statements, and each team gonna have to decide whether these statements are true or false. So the first one is people hang pictures of fishes to represent abundance. So each team have 30 seconds to decide whether they're true or false.
I'm like direct messaging Hui. Like, yo, I got this.
That's the thing, no,
I know this one.
I know some stuff, but I'm not sure if it applies for this situation. I just so what? Let me say yes.
So Team Hanoi say yes. Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna say yes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the statement is true. So both teams get a point.
Yes.
Right. Move to the next one. Gay nail were used as fighting weapons after that is over.
Probably after card game, right?
After coming.
Okay.
Wait. Well, all right. Excuse my ignorance. Is it's like fireworks?
No, it's like so it's kind of like the third equivalence of the Christmas tree, but it's used to drive out evil spirits.
Okay.
Okay.
But they were used as
I had no
fighting
idea what it
weapons.
was either. I was with you, JK.
Okay.
No,
Of course, it's no, right?
I hope not. I mean, maybe it'll
That'd be-
even to parents to punish their children.
It's a pretty big stick, big tree.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the parents probably use this if the kids won't give their lucky money to their parents. So I think, yeah, this could be a possibility too. Yeah.
This might be it.
I don't know. I'm not surprised by anything in Vietnam after I found out what people used to dye their teeth black.
Yeah.
And yeah, so why is this? Oh yeah, sure. Why would this be surprising? I'm all on board.
So, would that be a yes from Team Hanoi?
Sure. Let's take a swing.
Okay.
It's just,
Yes from yes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, because if you said it's like Christmas, is imagining taking the tree down and then using the star as like a blade or something like that. I mean, that's what. But I mean, I feel like I can't say no. So I'm gonna go with the. So what happens? What happens if Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. It must have happened.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Both teams says yes. I'm afraid it's a no.
Oh, what a surprise!
I had a feeling.
I mean, it looks menacing, but I think it's for weapons against the evil spirits, not against anyone else in the community. So
As if they weren't also used to hit someone. That definitely happened. Too much rice wine.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my girlfriend, my wife, something like that. It definitely happened.
Everything has happened. Everything's happened at least once.
Vietnam doesn't surprise you anymore.
Oh, it still does, but I try to pretend it doesn't.
Can I interject? Can I interject something really quick? The wildest thing that I've seen in Vietnam is I saw a transgender, a ladyboy, dancing, by the bia hoi, seafood, which is not a biggie, right? And then fire breathing. I was like, this is typical, right? But then she made a big circle and lit it on fire and was dancing in the circle. And my brain was still going, this isn't that crazy. And I didn't take a picture. And then afterwards, I was like, what the fuck? How did I not take a picture of that? People were driving through the fire, and it's like, what the? Why are you forcing me to do a stunt? I didn't ask to do a stunt today, right? And she was just, it was amazing. Anyway, just talking about, nothing surprises me anymore.
I really wanted to see a transgender Vietnamese person do stand up in the middle of a beer, just.
Oh shit.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
I think it can be arranged.
Right. Third one. Vietnamese like to gamble throughout that.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't. Come on, man.
You can cross out the throughout Tet. Vietnamese like to gamble. That's all you need. I don't know. Probably that's a stereotype or a trope, but I think that's true.
I think it's so true. It's offensive. That's.
Do you know? I used to work in a casino in Little Saigon in California called Hawaiian Gardens. Yeah. And so I mean, but I wouldn't assume. I don't think that all most of the people there were Vietnamese, but there's a lot of people that weren't there that were also Vietnamese. But throughout Tet, oh, come on, 13 cards, yo.
13 cards, yeah. So is it a yes from both teams?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so both teams get a point. Right, let's, okay, next one. Rum and brandy were imported and consumed for Tet.
What, especially for Tet?
Rum?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, if they couldn't find any, snacks or lizard to put in their alcohol jar, so definitely this is the one that they are going for, rum and brandy.
Really? Yeah. Okay. I always think of like rice wine or or cherry wine or I can count on a handful of times that I drank rum and brandy with my local colleagues. But I will defer to your wisdom, sir. Wait.
Right. What's the Team Saigon verdict?
I know too.
No.
That
was Team Saigon. Yeah. We agree. Speaking of Hanoi.
Really old. They probably drink something. I know, at one point, Chivas was a thing.
Yeah, Chivas.
I would have to go and buy a bottle for my family from Singapore when I was living in Singapore.
They sell it at Vidmar now, right? Like I've seen it at my local Vidmar.
Now there's a lot of import. So yeah, I think they do that maybe in the last few years. Yeah.
Right. What's Team Saigon verdict again?
Nope.
No, I'm going with no. Yeah.
No. And Hanoi?
I don't know. At least my family did buy, so I don't know. Maybe yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the correct answer is yes. Because because Vietnam did try.
That's totally on me.
Because according to a Western observer around the 17th or 18th century, they did say that Vietnamese liked it to drink rum and brandy because there were a lot of trading between Vietnam and Europe back in the day. So back in the day, so they already started drinking, consuming European alcohols at the time. So Hanoi gets the point.
Boo.
Yeah, to my parents.
She's like, my parents did it, so it's true.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Doors always have to be wide open to receive guests and good fortune.
Yes.
We're gonna lock in yes.
Hanoi says yes.
Yeah, I think so. I stole a couple of motorbikes during Tet, so yeah, I think it's true.
I'm just gonna go with the enthusiasm.
Okay, so yes from both teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is correct. You always leave your doors open. But yeah, both teams gets the point, and Hanoi is still leading.
Hanoi is only leading.
We're gonna have to disagree with them to win at some point.
Okay. Next one. Whatever you did on the first day of Tet serve as an omen for the rest of the year.
Yes.
Ooh.
That'd be a yes.
Hanoi says yes.
I mean,
Saigon.
I'll just say this, and I mean, I'm gonna preface with this by saying, I mean, I think everybody is already implicit that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? But I know that there is this like when, especially like in a very rural place, if you're the first person that walks into a store, like they're just like, yo, you got to buy this shit, like whatever it is, because that is like an omen of what's going to happen for the rest of the day. So like if you walk into a store early and like, let's say, like you want a discount or something like that, if it's one of those places where you got to haggle, like Benton Market or something like that, the earlier you go, the more likely people are going to drop the price, because that serves as an omen for what's, if this first customer walks out, my whole rest of the day is going to be fucked up. You know what I mean? So, all right. Yeah. So I believe that makes sense. That what you do on the first day of Tet would serve as an omen for the rest of the year.
So, yes, it's a yes from both sides of the country. So it is correct. Both teams to get a point, and Hanoi is still leading. Come on, Saigon.
Hey! We're impartial. We're someone impartial from like Da Nang.
Don't come on me.
If we had more people.
Stupid Eric.
Yeah, Eric and Minkus, okay, and Mango. Right, next one. Foreigners were seen as bad luck and not allowed in Vietnamese homes.
Yeah, I think it's true. You guys, please just get the fuck out of Vietnam, please.
Don't be jealous.
Why didn't you go back to where you came from and such?
Oh,
Because you wish you could come back. We'll keep it warm for you, son. Yeah.
I wish, man.
I feel you. Yeah.
No, I guess no.
Okay. Paul.
I'm good. Whatever two says, I'm following two.
Okay. It's a no from Hanoi, Saigon.
You put it in the past tense. Like I'm not so sure what year you were talking about.
Yeah.
Did they do that? Like that says in the past, though, right?
Yeah, it's in the past. Yeah.
Oh, 2000.
Sure, it says past tense.
Was a no, and then it was a yes. don't know.
I
Last
mean,
year.
everybody's got to be.
I don't want to be a right-wing rally supporter, but I think this is yes. This is a yes for
I think
me.
it's yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going with we.
It's a yes from Saigon.
Yeah.
So the correct answer is no, because and again, like from historical record, Western Observer said they were really welcome into Vietnamese home, at least in the southern half of the country, compared to other Asian nation, other neighboring nations.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hanoi is still leading. No points for Saigon.
Well, I'm glad to be wrong about that. I'm definitely, because
we're learning. We're
lines
learning
up with the way that people are treated now.
We don't keep scores.
You're literally keeping score, motherfucker.
I'm keeping
That's how
score.
we're down 2 points.
Yes. Right. Next one. Second day of that was reserved for coitus between spouses.
Okay.
That means sex, doesn't it?
Two. Did you ever walk in on your parents on the second day, like releasing goldfish into the river, but like in the bedroom? Did that ever happen?
Nicely
Don't
put.
talk about fish. Talk about sex.
I have a question. Why do we have two elderlies in the photos for this question?
It's love. It's eternal love.
Old people fuck too.
Yeah.
People love sessions too.
We don't endorse ageism. We'll come on through.
But also, it looks kind of aggressive.
Your parents
like
are probably
like,
doing it right
all right,
now.
It's the second day of Tet.
It's offensive to JK.
Yeah, I'm very. He looks like, come on, you know what day it is. He's like, oh, Jesus, okay. Also, coitus is like the worst word for sex. It sounds like a venereal disease. I got coitus. Coitus. Yeah.
Right.
No.
From Hanoi.
All right, I want us to keep the score with them. So no too.
Okay.
But if we keep agreeing with them, we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Strategy.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's a no from both sides.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So definitely it's a no. So both teams get a point.
That's sad. I wish we were wrong on that one.
Right. This one. When you greeted old people, you must clap your hands and do a little dance before you receive your lise.
Oh.
Lise is the lucky money. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you have more
This is
experience
sad.
than being a little kid in Vietnam too. So I think you've got this one.
What kind of dance?
Yeah. This picture
Is that
from
bebop?
1328. You remember that, right?
Yeah, two can travel through times with her trucks. Yes, of course.
Right, exactly. Hey, go take a hit of DMT, ask the mechanical elves what happened, and then come back. It'll only take like 7 minutes.
I would say no.
Okay. No from Hanoi. Saigon.
JK, what do you think?
I feel like no, because it just sounds too like I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, just but I know we have to disagree at some point. We have to disagree with the other team if we're gonna win. Are you not feeling this one? You feel like this one's a yes?
Yeah, I think this one is a yes.
Okay. All right, man.
Yes from Saigon.
Yes.
Okay. The correct answer is definitely a no. Huge gamble from Saigon, and you got nothing. So yeah, another point for Hanoi.
It's not
Did I hang
anyway,
up?
man.
Right. I think that this is the last one. On the third day of that, you squat for 24 hours to maximize good fortune in the new year.
Fucking hell, man.
Okay.
This is...
And my knees are sore just thinking about this.
On
This
the
is
third day
hurting.
of Tet,
My
you
knees are
squat.
aching looking at the picture.
Wait. Okay,
No,
so
man.
on the second day they're having coitus, and then the next day they just squat.
No, they were not. They were not. It was established that they did not have coitus on the second day.
Release
Man,
all
that
Because really, you should be flipping that, right? You should be squatting, get all like nice and strong and like loosened up, and then be like goldfish in the river ring it, right? Like that's how you should be going.
is that what you need to do? You need to do a lot of squats, Paul, before you get ready for coitus. Is that what helps you?
If you're going
I'm not
down.
asking.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what helps me? If
Okay,
like my
okay.
girlfriend's in the country, that helps.
Yeah.
4 months. 4 months.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Mm-mm-mm. All right. I feel no. That sounds excessive, and I got to go with my heart on this shit now, man. So
Yeah, and I'm waiting for the Hanoi team's answer. So
yeah.
This sounds ridiculous. So I really want to say yes, but I do think it's no though. 2, educate me.
Oh no.
So that's a no from Hanoi?
Yes, that's a no.
Yes, no. And Saigon?
no.
If you say let's squat over the toilet, then I would say yes. But if
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a no from both sides then.
Yes.
Okay, both sides get a point.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
But Hanoi is still leading.
Yeah, we're deep in the hole.
But yes, but at the same time, I think like back in
What's up?
When French came over, they were really impressed by the Vietnamese squatting position, like especially in the endurance, with it.
Yeah, and then they decided to colonize us, right? Just like...
Yeah. They wanted to mine your land for squats. I think that's how it works.
So as to stand upright, Okay, that was our first game. Are you guys ready for the second one?
Yes.
We weren't ready for the first one, so might as well just fuck it. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. So this.
Okay.
This is a wishing competition. So to start the game, we're gonna watch a little video message from friends of ours, Grandpa Mai. Hello, the Hot Potcast. Chúc năm mới Tân Sửu an khang thịnh vượng, vạn phúc, vạn sự như ý. Have a prosperous and healthy New Year. So, if you want, the message is, if you want mildly see this year, you have to be extremely creative. Okay. I don't want any of those generic ones, the one with the good, hope you age well or have good fortune. Because, for example, I'm gonna die anyway. I'm gonna go see the ancestors, so no need for good health, fortune. I already spent it on all my children, and they haven't visited me since. So I want to be extra creative with your wishes. So let's think of some creative wishes. More creative wishes.
Okay. All right. I wish that Grandma Mai has a good return on his investment of Bitcoin.
Come on, man. I mean, I think GameStop is a new investment.
Yeah, right.
GameStop, AMC.
Right, JK.
So I went to Starbucks earlier, and I had a mocha frappuccino with the whipped cream, and I had to visit the bathroom, toilet, and they didn't have no bum gun, man. They just had paper. I was like, what the fuck? How can you do that in a coffee shop of all places? Like, we're gonna do it, man. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, man. So I wish every public restroom will have a right-handed bum gun with adequate power. You know what I'm saying? Not that low power drippy shit. I'm talking about like if you want to give himself a colonic, like right there, that he can do that, man, because that's good for you. So I wish that for Grandpa. High powered bum gun, right-handed, or whatever hand he favors. At every public toilet. Yeah.
Yeah. We never have a left-handed bum gun as well, too. I think this is a discrimination that we should report. And
Are you left-handed?
No, I use both of my hands. So get a good grip,
Okay.
That's nice. That's nice.
Bitcoin and high-powered bum guns. Right, Sue, do you have anyone?
Dang. Maybe I wish Grandpa Mai to always be able to buy the right size of underwear on Shopee. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point it's more of an adult diaper situation.
Okay, sure. That too.
It depends.
Right, Paul?
I can't think of anything funny, so I'm just gonna say like nice, pleasant things. I wish for this dirty little thing called COVID to fuck off. That'd be lovely. And I would love to. I imagine a future where Comedy Oi Festival is bigger, and we have a live Comedy Oi podcast at the fucking festival this year with all of you fuckers there. That would be a delight.
Mm.
Okay.
Paul, that's lovely, but Paul turned into Tiny Tim with this shit right here, man. That's not what it was about. Grandpa, he gave us some like, God bless us all, everyone. It's comedy, dude. Nah, I want our point, dude.
Look, and then as you're coming up, we get on stage, and I would go up and I would pinky promise all of you that I wouldn't rape you.
Oh,
What's with the raping?
I know.
He gave me shit for not doing a joke.
Unnecessary roughness. Oh,
okay. So some wonderful wishes there. It's the top one. Ooh. I really like the bum guns.
I like the bum gun too.
It's very sad for Vietnamese people in the US right now, right? Because you got like the COVID thing, and then like the grandma could get, the disease.
Wait, can you imagine like just landing in the US, right? And being used to there being a bum gun. And then, when COVID happened and there was the big rush for toilet paper, right? And being like, why are people going crazy like about this toilet paper? Like, I don't even use that shit, right? And then get home and be like, what? Like, there's no...
Right. Okay. So I think I have to go for JK's one. Okay. So Team Saigon get a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Sympathy point. Here's your participation badge.
Comedy is a true winner here.
Here, we are here.
I thought everyone loses at comedy.
Okay. Right. Next, penultimate games. Things we'd like to hear is more of a stand-up round. So each of you will take a turn. We're gonna start with Team Hanoi. So Tu, the first round is Pick-up Lines For Tet.
I would like to put my bánh tét in between your bánh dày.
Oh,
that's nice. That's nice.
That's nice. JK from Saigon.
Oh, well, where it's almost on the nose. Is that bánh tét in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? It's a classic. I'm sorry, it's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Paul.
Nah.
You literally like half stole mine. Mine was, is that a spring festival in your pocket, or are you just happy to spend more time with your family?
That's cute.
That's nice.
You almost redeemed yourself.
This time it's consensual.
At least.
I never raped anyone. Fuck.
Is that a knife in your pocket, or?
Okay, Hui.
Do a pun. Do a pun.
No, man, no. Hey, babe, do you know what Vietnamese people do on the second day of Tet?
That's good.
That's great. Good callback.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Paul and Hui are on the leading contenders. I'll probably go for Paul because he partly redeemed himself.
That feels like a sympathy one.
Right, yeah. Hanoi gets the point. Next one. Things not to put in bánh chưng. Tu?
Oh, dang. A smaller bánh chưng.
Ooh, that's a multi-billion-dollar idea right there.
Things not to put in bánh chưng is bánh chưng.
Wait, it's not to go in there.
Not to go.
Okay. Okay.
JK?
Human head.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, human head.
Okay, Paul?
No, I can just keep thinking of things that I want to see in there. Like I want to see like chicken's feet or like fake money. I feel like it's a better use of the fake US money to put them in the bang chong. I know. How about real money? There you go, real money. I know.
Your lucky money. You should put your lucky money in your bánh chưng, something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, how about like we just make like a big, like a very huge bánh chưng, and then you put like a stripper dancer, like in the Western culture, just like you have like a big ass, bánh chưng, and then just like I'm gonna have a party for you, man.
I mean,
then the stripper just come out.
I mean, that's the thing we want to put in the bánh chưng.
Not you want to
bánh
not.
chưng mà.
Oh God, that was so good. Because then you still get to eat also.
Thôi.
Easy topic.
Oh, jeez.
Sticky sex, yeah.
Sticky sex. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I think we're gonna go with JK's answer, human heads. So Saigon gets the point.
I don't want a human head in the picture.
Okay, things from last year. Ông Táo should not report to the Jade Emperor.
I don't really know what this is. Could you give me a quick overview?
Explain Ông Táo.
Yeah, so Ông Táo is, the kitchen god. So the idea is that on the 23rd day before that, you cook an offering. So it's the idea is so Ông Táo are like the kitchen gods. So they're there to report what's going on in the household, in family, and what's happening in the basically what below heaven. Then you give an offering so that they can go back to heaven to report to the superior, their boss, who's the Jade Emperor.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like a spy satellite.
Yeah.
Like an inspector.
He's a narc.
Yeah. So Tu.
Shit. Wow. How many times I actually have sex?
The Emperor should not know that.
Hey, Jade Emperor, you ain't gonna believe this shit.
Okay, JK.
All right, so I did read up on Ông Táo, and there's a thing where like he like rushed back to Earth so quickly that he forgot to put pants on like over his underwear. You know about this one?
No, because he stay in the kitchen, so that's why he cannot wear pants. So it might caught on fire.
Okay, maybe that was it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm picturing him like Daffy Duck then.
He's got underwear though, right? He's got underwear. He just doesn't have.
Of course.
So this has been a very difficult year for a lot of people, and for a lot of people, the only contact because of coronavirus and because of lockdowns, and the only contact that people have had with other people is Zoom calls, right? And often, as you know, the big joke is, when people are on Zoom calls, they're not wearing pants, right? So because of that situation, I think if someone like was not wearing pants and say masturbating during a Zoom call, I don't think that that's something you should understand as the pantsless. That's it. That's all I have to say.
That's a very visual answer.
Don't tell on people for not having their pants on during a Zoom call. It's masturbating. That's it. Yo, Kyle, stop me out, man.
One time this like last year I was doing online classes and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have to wear pants. I can be cool like that. I'm at my girlfriend's. I just got my pants off and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm doing this chat. I'm like, this is cool. And then the cleaner opens the door and walks into her studio apartment without knocking at all. And I'm like, all right, okay, cool. Thank you. Fuck.
And I think I'm gonna go with Tu. So that's a point.
Yours.
Oh yeah. Remember?
Yeah. No matter how many times you had sex.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And so this one is non-sexual things you would do to get a higher Tet bonus.
Man, you didn't put that non-sexual thing in there earlier. I'm not prepared to do anything. That's all I know how to do.
Okay. Tu.
No, it's okay.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, look, he moved the goalposts on you too. See that? You don't know what to do either.
This is why I didn't get a job, Maybe just wish my boss good business next year.
Yeah.
I mean, ass kissing it sounds sexual, but it's not. So
Very true. It's better than ass eating, I think.
Okay.
Depends on how you
Clean it up. Enough of that sort of talk. Come on. No one else has said that the entire.
Oh, Richard Ramirez has spoken. Sorry, dude. Sorry, too far for you.
Okay, ass kissing, JK.
This is real, man. Like one of my kids, I don't remember what he did, but he was so mean. to another kid and then mean to me that I called him a fucking asshole under my breath. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, asshole. It's like an 8-year-old, but it was such, I don't remember what it was, but it was so mean. And then he was mean to me. And then I realized I could feasibly have called him a fucking asshole to his face and he would have no idea what I was talking about. So I'm an English teacher. Nobody's taught him that. Yeah. So I will not do that. I will not call children fucking assholes to their face. I will only do it under my breath.
Yeah, that's being a good teacher. Okay, Paul.
Mine's like an inception thing because I'd like to work a job where I actually got a Tet bonus because I haven't done that yet. So to get things that I would do to get a higher Tet bonus would be to work a job where I get a Tet bonus.
Ooh.
Like, yo, like, don't die. That would be the number one thing you could do.
Don't die. Live and work in Vietnam for a few years. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Hui.
How about holding a knife while asking for your leasing? You know, something like that.
That's what you do when you rape, not when you.
No. You're mixing up the message. That was not the message of the story. Oh, fuck.
Can't we just eat ass like normal people? Come on, people.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. I really like JK's answer. You know, not calling kids fucking asshole. Okay. I think that's the point for Team Saigon.
Oh, thank God. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally gonna call it kids assholes.
Okay. This one is things a Thai expat never say during Tet.
Things that they never say during that.
How about I know.
Oh, I wish no one still deliver food.
That's good. Okay. JK?
Things that they never said during Tet. Oh, I thought it was should never say. Oh, things they never say. Okay. Because my answer was going to be should never say would be Gong Hei Fat Joy, right? Which is Happy New Year in Chinese. Is that? Huh?
That one is not really. That one is Cantonese, right? Still okay.
Cantonese, yeah.
It's Cantonese.
You can say to the people in Jala.
Yeah.
Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that during Tet. You know. And then
I've already forgotten.
And then and then follow up with that's Taiwanese for Happy New Year. Same thing.
Things that they never say during Tet. How about?
I got a couple, man.
Okay, we're gonna go straight to you, Paul.
Yeah.
All right, put him a quick fire. I really don't mind the extra traffic congestion. Please burn more fake money. Those goldfish are gonna live a long time in the river.
Oh, okay. Hui.
How about I'm a backpackers, but can you give me some lucky money, something like that?
Let me see.
That's good. Yeah, I really like Paul's ones. You know, I think he saved all of us. So that's the point for Team Hanoi. And with that, that's the end. That's the end of our third special. Thank you so much. Hope everyone have a great third. Have a happy New Year. Chúc mừng năm mới. Have a prosperous, healthy New Year. See you guys next time.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for the time, dude.
Thanks so much for tuning in. If you want to find out if it was Team Hanoi or Team Saigon who won our round of Tet games, don't hesitate to follow our social media for updates and other cool stuff. See you next time. Chúc mừng năm mới.